Yo, everybody, it's your boy Joseph here,
And Carlos.
Y
Y
Nerdoparlante.
Nerdoparlante.
and this is
The
The
passenger
Passenger
seat.
Seat. Woo!
All right,
Alright.
guys, welcome to a very special episode of the passenger seat. Two things very special is one is our guest right now. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys.
Nerdoparlante.
All
My
right.
name is my name's Sauster. I'm basically the producer.
All
We
right.
have
The other
the
names.
the one and only Ivan El Mesotron,
What's up, my people?
and the one that brings everything else to the table, sugar and spice and everything nice, Jane Tuki.
What's up, Kaslakis?
Gizlakis. All right, so writers, for those of you who don't know, Nerdoparlante is podcast on all your favorite streaming what did I say? Streaming channels.
Whatever you get your podcast from.
wherever you get your
Yeah.
podcast from, and
Where the podcast live.
they have a lot of content revolving around nerd culture in Spanish. So if you're a Spanish speaker and you're definitely interested in their topics the same way you are with ours, please go ahead and check them out. We're gonna go ahead and drop their links down below, so you could go ahead and give them a follow. They've got some really interesting stuff. It's really entertaining, so please go check them out.
The second thing,
There
for
you
me
go.
and Joseph at least, is this is our 1 year anniversary that we've been doing this channel.
Actually, we're not the only ones, because Nerdoparlante is also celebrating their 1 year
Oh.
anniversary.
Nice. Yes.
It's a week full of anniversaries.
Yeah.
Congrats to everyone. Congrats to everyone. High five everywhere.
High five, high five. This way.
High five. That's the way. That way. Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
So
Oh.
I don't know how it feels for you guys, but for us, at least it feels like time flew. We did this channel and we didn't expect to get this far, and it was a really cool ride. I don't know for you guys if it felt the same.
Hopefully, for
Yeah.
those of you joining us, you've been able to see our growth. We thank all of you, first and foremost, because you stuck it out with us through the ride, and we still got ways away to go. So we're hoping that you keep with us and you keep enjoying the rides that you take with us. And
Get to 100 subscribers, guys. Come on, 100 subscribers. That's what we need.
we're 10 away.
10
So
away.
Oh, that's very close.
yeah. So today our topic is going to be about something recent. And we've almost all of us have
Most of
Ha-
us, yeah.
had the opportunity to play it and experience it, and we're talking about Pokemon Unite.
Mr. Mind.
Of course.
Special guest.
um so before we get into our topic though, we do have an announcement.
That's true.
Yeah. To thank all of you, we're actually going to be doing a giveaway on some of our merch. So
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
we're going to be giving away a shirt and a hat for the passenger seat to one of our subscribers. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and give you the deets on that right now before we get into our topic. So to participate, all you need to do is like our video, comment, share on Facebook, and make sure to tag the passenger seat Facebook page. Okay?
Just that. It's not a lot.
Yeah. Oh, and obviously subscribe. But the most important
Please.
thing is obviously tag us in the Facebook page. That way we can go ahead and set up a randomizer for the winner. Okay?
Woo.
Woo!
exciting.
All right. Now to get to the
I love
topic.
the hat. I love the hat.
Oh, you like the hat?
Thanks.
I love the hats, man.
Oh yeah. All right. So why don't you you guys tell us what the topic that we have for today?
All right, Pokemon Unite. It's just Carlos. Carlos hasn't gotten a chance to play it,
I
sadly.
said those guys. I didn't ask for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wow, that it hurts my heart, Carlos.
You are the salt of the earth.
well, we actually played the game. So, okay, we got the chance to play the game very recently, today. So we don't have much experience in the game.
I don't have
But
any, so it's fine.
ever since the game came out, it was a game that we all wanted to play, and see how it works out because I have experience with MOBAs. I play League of Legends, and so does El Mesotron Ivan. He started playing recently. Um, so I have something to compare it to. It's a type of game that I have a lot of experience with. So when I started playing Pokemon Unite, it was like I got the hang of it pretty quickly. Um, what the biggest issue would be is the same issue with League of Legends or any other MOBA. You have to get used to the characters and you have to get used to their abilities. It's something that you have to like learn along the way, and that's what makes or breaks the game, basically.
So
I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Sure. I'm not gonna lie. Once it got announced, I was at first really excited because I thought we were getting the next Pokemon Stadium, and I was really excited for that.
I
And-
remember.
Yeah.
For a second, I was like, "Oh my god, it happened! It finally!" And then I saw the whole thing, and I was like, "Wait, what's going on? This is not what I asked for." But I mean, it once I got to see it, it does seem like fun. It does seem like a really simple version of League. I haven't been able. I'm not able to play it actually because I still don't have a Switch. Something I'm working on. But uh, even though it seems like pretty simple, I think it's the best way for someone that has never actually had the chance to try a MOBA to actually start on it, because
Yeah.
it doesn't have as much. For example, when you're in League, you have to worry about so many runes and items, and it's like making builds. It's a science,
Mm.
and here you only have about 3 items and only one the battle or health item that it's like the spell on League, and everything is much simpler. There are less things happening at the same time, and I do think that it's a great place to start if you have never tried a MOBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for the fans out there who don't know, can we have someone explain what a MOBA is?
Oh yeah. Jane, do you want to take this one because you have more experience as a MOBA than I do?
Sure. I believe that MOBAs are basically games that are like bird's eye view. The view is like it's a third person view, but like from above, and you control the character. And each individual characters or
Champions.
yeah, champions, or in this case Pokemon, that you get to choose, they each have their own individual set of abilities. Depending on which MOBA you play, such as League of Legends, there are items that you buy throughout the game that make your ability stronger, depending on what type of character you're using. If it's a tank, if it's a support character, if it's an attack character, or anything like that. In Pokemon, like Hermesotron said, it's a lot more simple. You only have 2 abilities, and then you have your basic attacks, and that's it. And then you have like 1 spell, and you can customize it. And as you play along, you can buy more items so that when you start the game, then you have more items when you start. But yeah, that's basically what a MOBA is.
By the way, MOBA stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, right?
Yes.
And I think the biggest difference, as to not get confused with battle royales, is that you have a set team versus like this big
Another
old,
set team.
instead of like a big free for all where it's like 100 people per match.
Hmm.
And they're usually objective based. It's not always like a team
Yeah, it's
deathmatch kind of
usually
situation.
very objective
It's
based,
usually
where you have to like get to the other
capture
person's base,
something or anything.
or yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So personally, I think the Pokemon Unite is a great way. It's a great gateway for people to come into the MOBA. Join the ranks of MOBA players because one, you have the Pokemon brand, which
Hmm.
is appealing to everyone. Uh,
Yeah, all ages.
yeah.
But I don't have a big attachment with the Pokemon franchise, nor do I play MOBAs. This was actually my first MOBA.
Yeah.
Um, because I did in fact download League of Legends. I got to the menu and I noped out of there. It's very overwhelming. Um, you just look at the screen and see all the champions and all the stuff. I'm like, no, this is too much.
I'm done.
Yeah, but this one's a lot more approachable, as Mesotron was saying. It's very noob friendly, if you would, and at least so far the game does a very good job at letting you know what you're supposed to do. Basically what I did, I just clicked everything and somehow we won.
And
But
and we did things, and he got to be like the MVP, or like the most
Hey.
Hey.
points. He got it like
twice,
what?
twice,
Twice.
with Sugi on my team. So
Yeah.
There you go.
Carrying.
humble brag.
So what he's
Um,
trying to say is that he
I
can't
have a
win
backache
without me.
now. I don't know.
Uh,
All I know is that you played another game and you got crushed without me.
Yeah.
ooh,
So
That's true.
them
one
be
of the
fighting
things about
words.
Pokemon, at least Unite, is I know if a lot of people don't know about this, Pokemon Unite doesn't get to. You think Pokemon, you think all of them. They don't have all the characters. They have a
course.
very select few of characters that they'll choose for the game. I don't know exactly all the characters that are in there. I don't know if you guys do.
So it's mostly the characters from the same ones that come out at Pokken Tournament. Then you have a couple of other ones that we haven't seen in Pokken. So I think, man, I
There's
think Absol.
tw-
Well, no, Absol.
21, I think they are. 21 Pokemon in
I
total.
Yeah,
think
21 total. Yeah.
Okay, well
so.
it's still an abundance of characters. 21 is a lot, and they're still going to release more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I think that to start off, 21 is a very friendly number, as like it doesn't compare to someone that maybe wants to start playing League of Legends because it's like the most popular MOBA at the moment. And it's like, oh, let's start playing League of Legends, and they're like, oh, how many characters are there? 152.
Is there really 152?
Damn.
Yeah,
Woo.
there's 152-ish. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
And-
Wow.
and it's like it's
I-
overwhelming. It's way too much.
I also believe that one of the reasons that the roster is kept at about 20, 21, which is a significantly low roster compared to how many Pokemon they have, is because it's really hard to actually. Oh my God, the word
¿Dilo en español?
sleep right out.
Yeah, you can say it in Spanish. I'll
Ah.
put subtitles.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Es equilibrarlo el juego,
Ah,
Balance it.
balance the game.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Balance the
Balance
game.
the game, okay.
Like balancing the game is one of the most complicated things that you can do, especially if you never dabble in that actual kind of gameplay. So in fact, I was like reviewing Unite itself, and I was seeing that one of the biggest issues at the beginning of the game is that it wasn't well balanced, and that happens because the developer has something in mind, and we, the users and the players, do something totally different with the characters and start finding out what's broken, what's not. And
Yep.
I do believe that it'll be quite a while uh, before they actually add like a bunch more, because what they have right now, they have quite a lot of work.
yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, speaking of which, since I've never played the game, so you guys have, and for the fans out there who haven't played, what do you guys see are the biggest issues or controversies with this game?
Oh, there's a couple of things. I definitely think that it has room for improvement. The first one would be what Mesotron said. There is still an imbalance between characters. Um, Plus, there are a couple of things that I feel like are just super broken. So, I know for you, Jane, and for Mesotron, you guys are, probably used to seeing this in League. When you go and you defeat the what's his face? The
Baron
Baron?
Nashor,
yeah, Baron
the
Nashor. Thank
dragon.
you.
Okay.
So when you defeat Baron Nashor, your team does get a huge buff. The same can be said for Zapdos in Pokemon Unite, but I think that's just too broken the way that works. It's game defining to
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
it,
Literally, we
it
we,
can
we
be a
literally
total
our first
turnaround.
game. Our first game, we were no, I think it was our second game. We were losing, not by a lot. Which is another thing. You don't get to see the points. There are no points anywhere. So it's like, oh, the game tells you, oh, you guys are behind or whatever, and it's like, oh, but how by how much?
right.
But anyway, we were behind by a little bit. And Zapdos appears, and we got it thanks to me. But we got it, and actually, Alster got it. And when he got 100 points, like he went to score, and we just got 100 points just like that. The game was done about 10 seconds later, and then we won by a landslide. Like we won, it was like 600 to 100 and something.
Yeah. So for me, it's
And we were
just,
losing the entire game up to that point.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. It's so broken because on top of whoever defeats Zapdos gets 50 points. You can do it quickens the goal animation, so you can just straight dunk into people's goals. And on top of that, Zapdos appears in the last 2 minutes where you're already getting a double point bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's just too broken because, you're just going to go ahead, and if your team is stocked up points, it's going to be, okay, 100 points, now 100 points, now 100 points. It's like, I played a game where I had 50 points already, scored, went over to Zapdos, got the Zapdos, came back and did another 100. So I did 200 in like 30 seconds.
So, do you believe that type of stuff is like, okay, we're just trying to have kids have fun, or is that like that should be like nerfed? The Zapdos thing.
I believe that's something that will have to be addressed right now, since the game is actually starting. As the players start getting more experience, they will notice that this actually like impedes people that actually have skill, and you can get robbed just by chance, and that's not actually something you want to happen. And I do believe that on the grand scheme of things, they will eventually want this to be like a sport, and as they do with all of the other MOBAs, like have this be, and for them to get there, they actually need for this to be more polished.
Yeah, I feel like this game has a bit of an identity crisis because they're trying to make the game for the casuals. They're trying to make it for everyone, for anyone to pick up and play, and it's a MOBA, which is where the hardest of the hardcore live. And you're getting that clash of I want to play this game to win versus I'm making this game for people to have fun, whatever their level is. So I think they need to decide what this game is going to be. Is it going to be casual and you're going to alienate the hardcore, or is it going to be hardcore, you're going to alienate the casuals?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That's a really
one
good
thing
point.
I noticed, Suki actually was doing it. It was funny. She started doing this. So, is there some kind of cash grab thing going on with Pokemon Unite?
Well, the thing about the MOBAs, and this is something I don't mind. When you have a free game and you have to pay for cosmetics, that's something I totally understand. When you sell currency, I totally get that. The only thing I think that needs to be addressed is the fact that you can actually level up items with cash. That actually gives an advantage to people that actually pay. That's pay to win. I was seeing there was a discussion because people were saying, it's not pay to win because if you level up the item, that doesn't mean that you actually win the match. No, but it gives you an advantage, and it actually dampens my experience because I don't have the cash to actually put into the game. And on a MOBA, a 1.5% increase, it's a lot because it snowballs through the game. And I was seeing items that actually gave you a permanent boost of like 7%, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, in a MOBA, like every little tweak or every little number counts. Because everything's like very math, very math based because of the points and the damage and all of that.
I believe that it's something that's been happening on the industry for quite a while. It's something that we actually mention a lot that we're not comfortable with. I do understand that they are companies and they're here to make money, but it cannot be at the expense of the experience. That's when you do those kind of things, it actually it affects your base, and people just don't want to support you anymore. And that's when you see it's, for example, FIFA, even though it's a game that a lot of people are playing, it actually lost a lot of players due to the fact that they had a lot of RNG and it was a lot of pay to win. They had to fix some of it, not all of it. You still have to buy quite a lot on that game. But it's something that they have to actually notice, that we want to play, we want to have the experience, but we cannot be paying every 2 seconds another $5, another $15, another $10, another $25.
Yes.
Okay, then sell me the game. Let me pay the $70 for the game, and I have my boost, and then just sell me the skins. But
I actually agree with that. I agree with that. I think that's very fair. I understand the cosmetic aspect, obviously, because games like, one that I play a lot is Apex. There's a lot of cosmetic stuff in that, and everybody loves it. And there's a lot of money that goes into that simply for cosmetics. So if I feel like in this type of game, if you keep it at cosmetics, you'll still gain your money.
Oh yeah.
Everybody would want to play with a Pikachu with a party hat on just because.
Yeah. I mean, another great example is Fortnite.
Oh, that too.
Like,
yeah.
Fortnite is also free to play, but you have like this huge wave of skins and different characters that you can unlock or you can just buy. I'm not sure how it works if there's a way for you to unlock it for free, if you grind a lot, or if you have to pay for it. But either way, I mean, it's just cosmetics, and it's super fun to have.
Right.
Yeah.
So
back on Joseph's point, this game is published by Nintendo, but it's actually being developed by Tencent, the Chinese company. Them I don't trust a lot.
Yeah.
But
isn't Tencent the same? Obviously, it's a big name for games, and a lot of microtransactions go through a lot of the games of coming from Tencent games.
Yeah.
So jumping from all the the serious talk of the money making and whatnot. So from your experience playing the game, who is your favorite character? Who do you see or picture yourself using? And for those of you who have not played the game, then who do you picture yourself using as soon as you start playing?
I would choose Machamp. That's just me. I haven't played the game, but Machamp has been one of my favorite Pokemon for the longest time.
Speaking of characters, I don't know if I stumble on a broken character, but I used Slowbro on all the games I played, and he's a tank, defense oriented, but I just was running all over the place, scoring all of the points. So I don't know if it's busted right now, but I would go with Slowbro.
I have not played since the newest update. I've heard they did a couple of tweaks here and there, so I'd be super interested in seeing. One of the first characters I actually played was Slowbro, and I enjoyed Slowbro until I found what's currently my main, which is Absol. So
all right, like it's really different because like one is a tank and the other one is like
speedster.
Okay.
Yeah. I do enjoy the jungling role, honestly, and I love like hopping out of the jungle first thing, and I'm like level 7, and everybody else is like level 4.
So there are roles in the game then.
Yes.
There's like top, bottom, and then jungle.
The speedsters are actually the junglers here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they eliminated pretty much mid, and they just made it a full jungle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So on the top, because you have 5 people, right? It's a 5 versus 5. So there's supposed to be like 2 top, 2 bot, and then 1 jungle.
Basically, unless you could change that up depending on the strategy you're gonna play. You could do You could do 3, 1, and then 1. Obviously the person that's going solo, other than the jungle, as long as they don't get, ganked or they get massacred by the two that are going in that same lane, obviously they're gonna get fed much faster. And if they know how to play it right, then it's a really good strategy.
Okay, cool.
All right, well, you guys tell us your favorite characters then.
Well, my favorite Pokemon of all time is Gengar. So I would
Ooh.
definitely go with Gengar. Once I have the chance to have a Switch and play it, I'll try it.
And
for
Gengar
sure.
is broken too.
I heard they nerfed him.
Gengar
Aw.
is a what is he? Speed? Is he attack? What is he?
He's a jungler. He's a speedster.
Okay, so
Well,
Suzuki.
I like Ninetales a lot. Alolan Ninetales. She's really cool. She's an attacker or a marksman.
Attacker, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she has a lot of range, and a lot of her attacks slow people down or they freeze them in place. I don't know what you call that in this game.
Yeah, it's a CC.
Yeah, like she has a lot of CC, and I do appreciate that. So like she even has one that like she pushes people away and then she like stuns them. She has a lot of really cool attacks. Her ultimate or her Unite move. It's also pretty cool. So I think I see myself using her a lot.
Okay.
But also like Charizard. Like who doesn't love Charizard?
Yeah. So, interestingly enough, we've got a tank, we've got the CC, 2 offensive characters, and a jungler. I think we've got a team. I think we got a team.
Oh, that actually reminds me to tell if you guys have not seen it, the fans, and you don't have a Nintendo Switch, they will come out in September for the iOS system and the Android. So you guys can actually play along with the rest of the people waiting from Switch, from Android. You guys can all play together. It's
You're
September,
gonna get
though.
wrecked.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All you people getting the game in September, you're gonna get wrecked.
okay, Joseph.
Probably.
We're all playing for fun here, okay? Not all of us play ranked.
Just cracking on kids. Like, no, you do not play this game.
Actually, speaking about the fun aspect, one of the things I was talking about with Joseph earlier before this video started was the mic thing. You can't talk to anyone. You can't chat with anyone. You can't tell anyone where to go, who to pick, and what to do. I don't know if that's a good thing for this game or a bad thing, because it does keep away the hecklers.
Yeah, I think that the toxicity of the games comes a lot from the chat and the voice chat. That's a
Sure.
big problem with League of Legends. And actually, that's something that Wild Rift, the League of Legends version in the phone, it fixes it because the chat it's so small, and when somebody talks, it only appears for like 2 seconds. So if you don't catch it really fast, like you don't even notice that someone wrote you something.
Yeah.
I never see it.
Yeah, he never sees it. So it's like it fixes that a lot. Like it does have pings. You can ping if you're on your way or if you're gonna attack a certain person. But that's about it.
You can be very passive aggressive. Like
But is that in Unite? Is pinging in Unite?
Yeah.
no,
Actually, I don't know.
It is?
There is pinging.
You can ping.
Yes, but the problem is that the pinging system, I don't think they've got it on point yet, because there are certain things that it's very basic. In the sense of, for example, I want to, or maybe I haven't learned how to use it correctly, but for example, if I want to select a location and say, hey, like do this here, I haven't been able to figure out how to do that on the map exactly. Not yet, at least.
In my personal opinion, I believe this game should not get a chat or a mic. Because this is a Pokemon game, and I don't think we need that type of toxicity in this Pokemon game.
Oh,
Yeah, I
You gotta spare the
agree.
children.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we all see what happens when kids are playing Fortnite and then there's a streamer and then
Yep. So, I think we should probably cut it there, as to not make this video so lengthy. Of course, we want to thank Nerdoparlante for being with us today. Thank you guys. You guys have been amazing.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank
course.
you.
Of course.
Please make sure to check these guys out, by the way, and any
Yes.
other streaming podcasts, right? Anywhere you can find podcasts, you guys are on it?
Yep.
Yes,
So
and we
Yeah,
do
the big
have.
platforms,
everywhere.
we're going to be leaving the links below. So make sure to check those out. And did you have something to say, Suki?
Yes, I did. We have an Instagram where we update everything that's going to happen when an episode releases. The roadmap for the week, so that you know what's coming for the rest of the week. The roadmap drops every Monday, so that you know what's coming in the week. We release episodes Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so there's always something to look forward to throughout the week. So we update our Instagram and our Facebook, so you can find us there.
There you go. So make sure to go check them out, all right? Show them the love.
All you Spanish speakers, here we are,
Hey,
speaking the nerd language.
hey, and if you just want to just like go into the excuse me, if you just want to go into the podcast and listen to awesome Puerto Rican voices, just go for it.
Yeah.
You like Puerto Rican accents? Go check them out.
We got you.
Yeah.
We got you.
Or you can come for the themes, like, oh, we're gonna be talking about X video game like today, and you can stay for the arguments.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Arguments are guaranteed
We all
Yeah.
love heated debates.
Yeah.
in almost every episode.
All right, writers, make sure to like, comment, subscribe on this video. Please do that for the giveaway. Make sure, do not forget, because this is the most important part, to share this video on your Facebook page, tagging our Facebook page, okay? Tagging the Passenger Seat Facebook page. Super important for you guys to participate in that giveaway, all right?
And also very important, what are the dates? When does it end? Until what time do they have to do this?
Thank you for reminding me. So, from the day the video is posted, which is Friday, you'll have till Monday at 12 p.m. There you go.
12
Go
your
to
time?
Midnight.
12 your
12 my
time?
time. Yeah,
Eastern?
12 your time?
Eastern
Okay.
Standard
Eastern
Time.
Standard Time.
It just remind you guys that it is 7:26 for me.
No, it's
And
not.
it is
We're from the future,
10:26.
man.
10:26 here.
Yeah, as you can tell. All right, so riders, hopefully you enjoyed this ride with us today, and hopefully you'll join us next time here in
The
the
Passenger
Passenger
Seat.
Seat.
Woo!